So we are less than 1 week away from the World Cup, and this is time for just my predictions, not based on any previous results or whatever like that. This is just a possible scenario with a few maybe little surprises on the way. Um, let's just see. We've got groups A to H. Winner of Group A faces runner-up of Group B. Winner of Group B faces runner-up of Group A, and so on for C, D, E, F, G, H. And we've got for knockout stage games, which will appear here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this first couple of games for each group. In fact, no, we're going to do Group A, then Group B. So we've got Russia for hosts at home to everyone actually. But they're against Saudi Arabia in the opening game. The fans are going to be up for this one, and Russia are a better team anyway than Saudi Arabia. I think they're going to feel the pressure slightly, but it's got to be a Russia win, hasn't it? And I think they're going to beat Saudi Arabia, who are really no threat to this group, and I think they'll get off to a good start there. Then we've got, on the day after, we've got Egypt against Uruguay. And Uruguay probably the strongest, well, they are the strongest team in this group. And Egypt without Mo Salah, they've got El Neni as well, but other than that, they've not really, they're not expected to do too great. And I think Uruguay aren't the best team in the world, and I think it's Egypt will put up a fight, but I think Uruguay will edge it with the likes of Suarez and Cavani up front. So I think they'll win that one. So after first game, Russia and Uruguay with 3 points each, and Egypt, Saudi Arabia with nothing. Then, 4 days later, we're going to have Russia against Egypt. Now, you would expect Russia are the stronger side in this one. Is Salah going to be fit? I'm not too sure. But I'm going to go with a Russia win anyway. And I'm going to go for 1-0 to Russia. So that would almost certainly qualify Russia into the next round. And Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, I think that's going to be a fairly straightforward win for Uruguay, 3-0 there. So it's obvious at this stage, Uruguay and Russia are the two teams going through. And I think in the last game, not much to play for. It's going to be a boring goalless draw there. So both teams finish on 7 points, with Uruguay winning the group because he scored an extra goal. And Saudi Arabia and Egypt, Salah, should he be fit by then? They're probably a better team than Saudi Arabia anyway, and I'm going to go for a narrow Egypt victory. So that's how I think Group A will look. You can see here Uruguay and Russia ready for the next round. Now Group B, this is a really good group, this one. Possible group of death, although having said that, Spain and Portugal should qualify quite comfortably. We've got Morocco versus Iran, and I'll be honest, I don't know too much about either of these sides. I don't think there's that much between them. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. And with Portugal and Spain, I'm going to go with a narrow Spain victory, because even though Portugal are the European champions, Spain are the better team, and I think they've got a very good chance of winning this World Cup. Then we have got Portugal against Morocco. And I'm going to go for a narrow Portugal victory here. And then Iran and Spain, a comfortable victory for Spain there. And we've got Iran-Portugal, which I'm going to go for a draw. I think Iran are meant to be slightly better than Morocco, even though there's not much between them. It's Portugal, other than Ronaldo, they're not a great side. I'm going to go for a draw here, which should be enough to see Portugal through. And Spain-Morocco, I'm going to go for a comfortable 2-0 victory there. So Spain, 9 points. Portugal, runners-up fairly comfortably. And then Iran and Morocco. So we've already got Uruguay, Portugal and Spain against Russia in the next round. Group C, France, Australia. Comfortable 3-1 victory to France, and Peru, Denmark. Peru, I've heard good things about Peru, and Denmark, they've got Christian Eriksen. I'm going to go with a draw here, because I think a lot of people will be underestimating Peru. I don't know much about them, but from what I've heard, I think they could get a draw there. France and Peru, they should beat Peru. And then Denmark, I'm going to go for a narrow victory over Australia. And then lastly, Denmark against France, a comfortable 3-1 victory for France. And Australia, Peru, I'm going to go for not much between them. I'm going to go for an entertaining 2-2 draw. So there we go. France and Denmark to progress to the next stage. Now, this group, Iceland had a good Euros last time, but I think Argentina will win very comfortably 4-0 there, even though they've not been great themselves recently. Croatia, Nigeria. Croatia should comfortably come through that one. Now, this is where my first surprise is going to come. I'm going to go with a 2-1 victory to Croatia. That's going to be my first slight surprise there. They've got the likes of Luka Modric and I think Mandzukic. Does he play for Croatia? They've got some good players, Croatia. Nigeria, Iceland. I'm going to go with a 1-0 victory to Nigeria. And then last game, I'm going to have Argentina winning narrowly against Nigeria and Iceland against Croatia. You know, Iceland, they've beat Croatia not so long ago, and they've got a lot of heart in that team. And Croatia maybe a bit complacent after beating Argentina. I'm going to go for a 1-0 victory. So Argentina should still win for group. Group E, Costa Rica, Serbia. I'm not sure about this one. I'm going to go with a goalless draw. Brazil, Switzerland should be comfortable for Brazil. Brazil, Costa Rica, again comfortable. Serbia, Switzerland, I'm going to go with another draw. Serbia, Brazil, I'm going to go with a 3-1 win to Brazil. And then Switzerland, Costa Rica, I'm going to go with a narrow Switzerland victory. So Switzerland should go through as runners-up and Brazil as the group winners. Group F. Now this looks quite comfortable for Germany. And I think they'll comfortably beat Mexico. I think Sweden will beat South Korea. Then I think Germany will beat Sweden and Mexico will beat South Korea. I think Germany will beat South Korea. Let's go with 4-0. And Mexico and Sweden, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. And because they scored an extra goal, Sweden would narrowly go through as runners-up and Germany as the group winners. Now this is an interesting group. Panama, I don't know much about them, but you wouldn't expect much from them. I'm going to go with a comfortable 4-0 victory to Belgium and a comfortable 2-0 victory to England. Then Belgium, Tunisia. Belgium should win that one comfortably and England should win that one comfortably. But knowing England, they'll just grind out a 1-0 win. Then I think England and Belgium. Belgium have a better side, but I fancy them to get a draw. That would still see Belgium through as the winners of the group. And Panama, Tunisia, isn't that much between them. I'm going to give that one a goalless draw. So the last group, this is a bit of a free-for-all here. Mind you, Colombia and Poland are probably for better side. Japan and Senegal, they've been underdogs before at the 2002 World Cup. Poland and Senegal, I'm going to go with a Poland win. And then Colombia, Japan, I'm going to go with a Colombia win. Japan and Senegal, let's go with a Japan win. Poland, Colombia, let's go with a draw. Japan and Poland, I'm going to go with a goalless draw there. Other than Lewandowski, and they've got a few decent players, Poland, but they're not a brilliant side. And Senegal, Colombia, I'm going to give that one a draw as well. So Colombia should be through as winners, Poland runners-up, Japan and Senegal. So that's how I think it's going to go. This is how I think the knockout stage is going to look. Uruguay, Portugal, France, Croatia, Brazil, Sweden, Belgium, Poland, Spain, Russia, Argentina, Denmark, Germany, Switzerland and Colombia versus England. Now, I think Portugal will win against Uruguay. I think it could go to penalties, this one actually. Ronaldo scoring for winning penalty. So that's Portugal through to the quarterfinals. I think France should fairly comfortable 2-0 win over Croatia to get through to the quarters. Brazil, I think they'll find it very comfortable against Sweden, 3-0 there. And Belgium, Poland, I think that will be close, but I'm going to give Belgium the edge in a 1-0 win. Spain and Russia, comfortable 2-0 victory to Spain. Argentina, Denmark, a close fought 2-1 win to Argentina. Germany, Switzerland, 3-1 win to Germany. And Colombia, England, I think that could go to penalties as well. And with England's luck in tournaments and the performances, I would actually back Colombia to get through there to the quarterfinals. So that would mean for quarterfinals would be Portugal v France, Brazil v Belgium, Spain v Argentina, and Germany v Colombia. Now Portugal-France, this is France's perfect chance to get revenge on Portugal for the Euro 2016 final, and I think France will win quite comfortably. In fact, I think they'll really get the revenge there, and I think they're going to win 3-0 against Portugal. And I think Brazil-Belgium, I think it'd be fairly comfortable for Brazil, 2-0 win there. Spain-Argentina, I'd definitely back Spain there. Close game, but I'm going to give them a 1-0 win. And then Germany-Colombia, I think that's going to be quite comfortable for Germany, 3-1 win to them. So that would mean for semi-finals, France v Brazil and Spain v Germany. France v Brazil. Brazil are the favourites to win. France have got a good squad here. But I think I'm going to back Brazil to win this one. I think this could be an extra time in penalties game. And I think Brazil will do it. With Neymar the star man. So that's Brazil into the final. And France into the third place playoff. And Spain v Germany. Germany won last time out, and it would be a great opportunity for Brazil to get revenge on Germany if they met in the final after the semi-finals last time out when Germany hammered them 7-1. But I think Spain are the stronger side currently. I think it could go to extra time, and I'm going to have Spain to win narrowly by 1-0. So that would mean third place playoff, France v Germany, and let's have Germany winning that on penalties. And the final, Spain v Brazil. Now that would be a cracking final, and I don't know actually. This could be an I think it could be 1-1 after 90 minutes. And I've just got a feeling about Spain. I think they're a better team than Brazil, if I'm honest. And although on paper a lot of people would say Brazil are favourites, I'm going to go with Spain. And I think after penalties, Spain will win. So my winners of the 2018 World Cup are Spain, runners-up Brazil, third place Germany, fourth place France. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you have any different thoughts? Do you think England will beat Colombia in the quarterfinals? Do you think England could get to the semi-finals? Do you think Brazil and Spain will get to the final? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and I look forward to reading them.